For those who didn't get distracted with all the elections, you know, it's back to basics. You hear me? You know, what we gonna do from one moment to the next, you know, to get through one day to the next. You know, it's hump day. I'm glad we made it. You know, I just came through to put some positive charge, some positive energetic charge in the atmosphere, some positive emotional charge in the atmosphere, some positive spiritual charge in the atmosphere, some positive mental charge in the atmosphere. You hear me? Yeah. How everybody doing today? How is everybody doing today? You know, I ain't say how your day been. I said, how is everybody doing today? Because a million things can happen in a day, but we don't have to be the way that some of our days may have turned out. If you ain't listening, you're gonna miss it. So I must ask again, how is everybody doing? You hear me? I'm feeling good. I hope y'all feeling good for no reason at all. Radiating, vibrating, operating, illustrating, and being the best demonstration and the best version of yourself. You hear me? Yeah, that person that you know yourself to be. I hope you are operating in the highest frequency, you know, the highest emanation of light, sound, and matter within the being that you know as yourself, because that's a good place to be. You hear me? We ain't repeating that same bullshit, thinking things gonna be the same. We ain't repeating that same bullshit, thinking things gonna change. You hear me? So if you ask yourself why you here, let that be the reason. You're not repeating that same bullshit that you have found yourself in over and over and over in every area of your life. In every area of your life, you know, in your family, in your relationships, in your intimate relationships, in your platonic relationships. You're not repeating that same bullshit. That's the choice I had to make, and I'm not gonna repeat the same bullshit. You know, first that I saw, cause we found out, you know, we don't see it until we see it, you know. But we find ourselves repeating things in a lot of cases that we seen, that we subconsciously, you know, was being programmed to repeat, you know, and that's okay. Because it gave us something to figure out about ourselves during the time that we've been here. And if you've been doing that, I salute you. You hear me? Because we ain't repeating that same bullshit, thinking that thing's gonna change. You hear me? And positivity couldn't exist without negativity. So we got to figure out how we're gonna find balance in it. We got to figure out how we're gonna see balance in it. We got to figure out how we're gonna take balance from it and make it our own. Cause you gotta do it just like I had to. You hear me? Just like I'm sitting here doing now. I'm finding a way to make something positive amidst all the negativity that's going on. It may not be nothing negative going on in my life at this moment. And, you know, thank God and thank my angels and thank my ancestors and all those being seen and unseen, you know, that look over me, you know, so forth and so on, you know, my prayer warriors and so forth and so on, you know, we be having a lot of help. You know, we be having a lot of help that we be totally unaware of. It be people looking out for us that we don't even be knowing that we don't even be looking out for us, just because how we carry ourselves, just because how we communicate, so forth and so on. It's like, you know, it's people always watching. Don't ever think nobody ain't watching. You know, I'm from an era where somebody was always watching. I'm a 70s baby, so I'm from an era where somebody was always watching. and it's good to plug in with the elders, because they always watch it. They'll tell you things. Man, listen, they'll pull your coat about things when you slipping, and you swear you be on point. You ain't gotta ask me how I know. You hear me? But positivity couldn't occur without negativity. And the greatest thing about it is the lessons that we get to learn. How you find the balance gonna be up to you. And that's gonna have a lot to do with perception, how we see things, how we view things. Whether we think things are happening to us, or rather we think things are happening for us. All that matters, and all that occurs, all that matters, and it take a lot for Humpty Dumpty to put himself back together again. See, that's the part of that children's tale about Humpty Dumpty that nobody told, because it ain't been written yet. I'm about to tell it now. But any of y'all that's familiar with the story about Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall, and all the king's horses, and all the king's horsemen, and all the king's forces couldn't put Humpty Dumpty back together again. And I played with this a few years ago, probably sometime during C19, and I played with it. And I was playing with it. I was on the same journey that we on right now, that I'm still on. It just isn't as intense now as it was then, in the phase that I was on then. But some of y'all still around, cause some of y'all still around from C19. It's been about 4 years since we've been doing it. So a lot of people I'm able to say, at least from those who contact me and have made contact with me, whether it's through a comment or via email or business or whatever, have made transformations in their life through this connection, through this space that I call cosmic consciousness. Even though you see Sawu the God, even though you plug in through Sawu the God, it's bigger than me. Why I sit here and do this? Because I was told I was told a lot of things that y'all was told, and I've been through a lot of things that y'all been through. Some things I haven't been through that y'all been through, and vice versa. But I was told a lot of things that y'all was told, and I want to remind us that it's okay to fail, man. It's actually the greatest thing that we can do. And the reason that I say that is because they told us that emotions will get us hurt. And they will. They will. But they can also get you whole. So we use them to get healed through wholeness. They told us emotions will get us killed. And they will. But so will not not having emotions. Or they told us emotions will get us unalive, because we gotta watch what we say. They told us emotions will get us unalive. And they will. But so will not having them. So we use them to build the higher space to be able to live from. That may have required different sacrifices for each and every one of us, depending on the severity of what need to be changed, what need to be removed, what need to be released, what need to be replaced, what need to be let go. Because remember, everybody can't go. See, They told us emotions are for weak people. Do y'all see anything weak about Sabu? Do you see anything weak about you? By feeling your feelings? See, it's the people who are in touch with their feelings that are some of the most strongest, resilient people that I know, people that we know, you know. And if you don't know somebody like that, you better find somebody like that, because it's a blessing to know at least one person like that. You hear me? Yeah. See how we finish can't be where we started from. You hear me? How we finish can't be where we started from. So I'm going to push change. I'm going to put a lot of things in our face. You know, I'm going to cause us to introspect. I'm going to cause us to reflect. You hear me? I may cause us to be triggered, you know, and that's okay, you know, cause it's better for you to discover what you need to about yourself than have somebody else uncovering it about you, you know, cause this ain't no time to be letting nobody else tell us who we are. They did that in our first coming. You know, in the second coming, you know, we gotta tell we gotta know who we gonna be. We gotta know who we gonna be, and by what we know, will we instruct ourselves. You know, if knowing better is doing better, it go without saying, don't it? You see, yeah, how we finish can't be how we started, family. You know, so. This for those who know what it takes to put yourself back together again, according to and concerning what you've been through, what you lived through, what you learned through, what you've endured. You hear me? Because you're still here. What you're grateful for, what you're appreciative for, what you're thankful for. You know? What you've gained. What you've gained. Yeah, the journey, you know, if you put yourself back together again, you know what it takes by everything you have lived through, by everything you have overcame. You know what it takes. You know what it takes to make it through everything that life threw at you to break you into pieces. And you ain't gotta ask me how I know. You know what it takes. You hear me? Anybody who coming into your life experiencing something that you already experienced. You able to give them something. You able to offer them something. You able to advise them. Whether they take it or not, it's up to them. You know? But if you know what it takes, you got the tools. You hear me? You know? Yeah. It's an honor to cause introspection in the way that I do, cause we need it. We need it. You hear me? I know what it takes, cause I know what it took to get here. Despite what showed up. Despite the setbacks, despite the losses, I made them L's through the lessons. This the dub right here. This the dub right here. Life at its highest frequency, to my desire, to my satisfaction, to my liking, at my choosing. You hear me? Yeah. The people's favorite person. You hear me? For no reason at all. Feeling good. Get you there. Feeling good is feeling God. You hear me? Yeah. We ain't repeating the same bullshit thinking things gonna change. So I hope I said something to strike a nerve. My name is Saul. To those that are new, salute to the Kamikaze family and Soldier. Y'all know what to do. I love y'all. You hear me? And until we do it again, you heard? Feel your feelings.